Hey, audio notes from Rgcd. 30% or up to finished chapter 7. This is definitely a tricky audiobook to get myself back into things because it is fairly dense, fairly literary, not holding your hand. It's not just a straightforward meat and potatoes story of Zafra and Ephron and their adopted son Griffin, three transgendered people. And actually, I really like that they just have that the strategy is we just call them their ultimate gender right from the beginning. No dead naming, no using different pronouns. We're just gonna, right from the start, we're gonna use the pronouns that they got to. In this section, we've had Griffin getting basically abused, thrown downstairs by his father, and broken arm, and getting adopted by the two of them, and Ephron saying, like, look, her mental illness overtakes her, and she's just going to be weeping and crying and will not be able to help you. I need to help her. She is my primary person to help. I love, obviously I love her. I've married her. So there's that kind of agreement. And this seems to be something it's a lifelong thing with Zafra. But Zafra has got her own resources, because we have Ephron, who meets with a top, oh God, is he a prince or something like that? I don't remember what the fuck he is, but he's like, you did the portrait of this person, and this portrait is propaganda in an attempt to overthrow me. And what do you know? And he's like, I don't know anything. I just painted the picture. I'm not political. It's like, you're not. And he gets taken away and imprisoned, and tortured for information. And what we have are notes from him writing about, in his second imprisonment, about writing about his first imprisonment. He's imprisoned, and it's slightly confusing, but Zafra breaks him out, gets him out, and he goes into the water. He gets out. He gets back to Zafra, who at this point is still presenting as a man, even though she likes to, when she is alone, to dress as herself, comfortable. And then they have a conversation which is like, I'd love to see you in this dress that he's seen. And she's like, no, that is only for me. I would feel ugly in front of other people in it. And especially the people that I think I love and stuff like that. And they kind of come to a thing of like confessing, Zafra, that like, I've always loved you. And Ephron, at least, that like, you're my, you're the very few, if only my only friend. So they've gotten to that point, and we're kind of bouncing back and forth between. This is the other thing that makes it challenging as an audiobook, that you got to pay attention. And I'm trying to, I only pick times when I've got a certain level of concentration. This is good for I'm at home doing mindless work, not I'm out and about and about to go grocery shopping work. If I'm driving, I can listen and I can get everything. But if I'm in the store and if I'm doing something where I've got something else on my mind, I cannot do it, and I need to switch to a lighter thing, because I'm really enjoying this. And it's interesting to do as an audiobook, and it's well performed. The audio narrator has sort of androgynous enough of a voice that they're doing, with different variations for the different characters, is able to get kind of the emotionality, the hurt, that is indeed there from the words, that it's really working well. So yeah, finish of chapter 7, 30% into the notes on a regicide, which I guess is what that the whole political thing has to do with it. This is an interesting thing of like it's got kind of a canals of Venice kind of during the Renaissance feel to it, but it's set in the future where people have the technology to declare one place to just declare as a man or a woman, and then they're that. Other places where they could they still declare, but they're also allowed due to the ideology of the place to change their bodies into male or female presenting, which it's interesting because I know within from my very surface knowledge of transgender community, there are people who believe that it's only due with surgery that you're truly become trans, where there are other people who said, no, you don't need surgery to declare that you can just be. You don't have to be impelled to change your body. If you want to change your body, that is fine. I'm sure there's hardcore radicals on either side, which maybe this is a part of, like, no, you can't, or yes, you have to. But there's also kind of the more mushy, I don't know about mushy. There's more of a middle thing of maybe people should be allowed to do what they want to do with their bodies, whatever is going to work for them. So yeah, I'm enjoying notes from Regicide, but I'm also I think it's interesting with audiobooks for me to process it a little bit more. I do need to stop and chat about it to work my way through it. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. More videos later.